Hello, InnerTubers! It's time for more Corny! Apparently, there is nothing that you guys love more than sending me additional corny jokes. And that way you get a shout out! If that makes you super happy, then that makes me happy. That right there is the tits. We got a few to run through and I'm gonna be as fast as I can. Scott Disney vlog. Granny, one day a couple were taking a walk while it was precipitating. The man thinks it's raining, but the woman thinks it's snowing. They soon run into a red-skinned Russian named Rudolph. The man asks what kind of precipitation it is, and Rudolph says it's raining. So the man turns to his wife and says, "See, Rudolph the Red knows rain, dear." Camille Lockyer says, "You're the best, Granny." Oh, I just love it when you guys give me the love. And she wants to know, what did the gingerbread man put on his bed? A cookie sheet. Fuck yeah. You saw my gingerbread house video, right? Yeah, that. Backbone Betty. I like that name. That's kind of cool. You gotta have a backbone these days. Knock, knock. Who's there? Boo. Boo-hoo. Oh, don't cry. I just got here. And Tina Fisher says, "Okay, Granny, the cutest one I never forgot came from when my son was in kindergarten. Where do bees go to the bathroom? At a BP station." Now, you probably only get that if you have that kind of gas station where you live. Kristen C says, "I love a good corny joke." You know what? I got two people send me this variations on the same joke. One from Kristen C and one from John Smith. Kristen says, "What does a fish say when he swims into a wall? Damn." And John says, "What does a fish say when he hits his head? Damn." I say you are both awesome. And Kristen, I'm glad you love a good corny joke because I love reading these. They're funny as fuck. Oh, I don't know what this name is. Let's see. K2 the Raymer? I don't know what that might mean. But what do you call a nun in a wheelchair? Virgin Mobile. Now, Penny Pinching Mom sent me one, and I've got props. Two potatoes are standing side by side. How can you tell which one is a hooker? The one with the Idaho sticker. Fuck yeah! Orin Nairn wants to know if I want to hear a joke about a piece of paper, and then he says, "Well, never mind. It's terrible." That's good. That's good. Oh, and then he follows it up with, "Love you, Granny. Keep being hilarious." Oh, look, some love. Suncrux Crew says, "Granny, thank you for sharing the jokes. I had a fucking day at work. I needed these corny AF jokes." And then sends me one. What's the last thing to go through a bug's mind when it hits the windshield? His ass! Gene Gentry says, why did God put your butt crack vertically instead of horizontally? So that when you go down the slide, you don't go. Corey Dempsey says, "What do you call a deer with no eyes?" No idea. Oh, no idea. That's like with a New England accent. That cloudy guy, he got a joke in the last video and now he got another one. How do you convince Pikachu to get on the bus? You poke him on. Oh my gosh. And Eric Smith sent me one by email. A skeleton walks into a bar and the bartender says, "What'll you have?" And the skeleton says, "I'll have a beer and a mop." Thomas R. says, "Love you, Granny. I have a good one. Why is there a fence around a cemetery?" Well, people are dying to get in. Michelle Connolly Hall says, "What's a pirate's favorite letter?" You think it's R, but you're wrong. A pirate loves the sea. Fuck yeah. Now, Ron Simmons is another one who gets two jokes in because they're just too fucking good. What did the mama cow say to her calves? "Nighty-night, it's past your bedtime." What do you get when you eat peanut butter and baked beans? A fart that sticks to the roof of your ass. And Valley Smith says, "I love your videos. Here's a joke you need to put on your next Corny Jokes video." All right. Why does the Easter Bunny hide its eggs? Because he doesn't want people to know he's screwing a chicken. Tammy Jo Jones says, "Hey there, PottyMouth Granny. I'm a fucking PottyMouth Granny myself." Well, welcome to the club, my dear. What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. And also, did you hear about the nut in Central Park? It was assaulted. Kim Dawes sent her all-time favorite joke. What do the Starship Enterprise and toilet paper have in common? They both circle Uranus, wiping out Klingons. Lee Nelson sent a funny one. You gotta know a little bit of a foreign language to get it. An American and a French cat are trying to cross a river. The American cat is 1, 2, 3, and the French cat is 1, 2, 3. Which cat made it across? Well, the answer is that 1, 2, 3, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get it? I hope. Now, Cassie Rose sent a long poem, and it's really funny, or I wouldn't read it. Mary had a little lamb. She also had a duck. She took it round the corner and taught it how to fry fish for tea. Fry fish for tea. The more you eat, the more you drink, the more you want up. Peter had a boat. The boat began to rock. And up jumped a piranha fish and bit him on the cocktail. Ginger ale, 40 cents a glass. And if you don't like it, shove it up your ask no questions, tell no lies. I saw a Chinaman doing up his flies are bad, mosquitoes are worse, and that's the end of my dirty little verse. It's kind of cute. It's one of those, you think it's going to go somewhere, and it doesn't. It goes somewhere else. Kind of like a bad dating relationship, but this is better. Cobden and Company said, how do you stop an elephant from charging? You take away its credit cards. So this name, Oshawott Osha, says, oh, I've got one. What does a skeleton archer use as a weapon? A bone and marrow. Oh, I love you, Granny. I hope it gave you a chuckle. It did. Short Bus Mooner. I have to ask about that name, but whatever. Says, how do you catch a unique rabbit? Unique up on it. Angelina says, here's another corny joke, Granny. Please use it in a video. You got your wish. What do you call a slug? A snail with a housing problem. Aaron Williams says, this is beyond corny as fuck. What time is it when an elephant sits on a fence? Time to buy another one. Okay, we got 2 left. Jim Clark says, never ever tell a secret on a farm because the corn have ears, the potatoes have eyes, and the beans talk. Finishing up with what's probably my favorite. What do you call someone who's afraid to fart in public? A private tutor. I love that you send me corny jokes, and I love that you like to get shout-outs. I also have a couple of people who pledge on my Patreon campaign, and they get shout-outs too. That would be Meagan, and that would be Aaron. They get a verbal shout-out in my videos for the amount of money that they pledge per month, and I'm really, really grateful for it. I hope you'll check out my Patreon campaign. There's a link down there. You know, these corny jokes always make us laugh, and I love to swear, and you know that. But there's a serious side to me, and I want you to be good to each other. And I want you to make each other laugh, okay? Granny loves you. See you soon.